In today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys a design tutorial to allow you guys to create designs for Redbubble, Merch by Amazon, or whatever other print-on-demand sites you guys use. The design's going to look something a little bit like this, and it will say legends are born in, and obviously you can change the months you use for this. Nevertheless, if you're ready for this, please do drop a like, as that would be very much appreciated. And with that said, let's jump straight into the video. Hi guys, my name is Phil and welcome to the Money Game YouTube channel. For anyone that's new around here, I make print-on-demand content to both motivate and to give you guys tips and tricks on how you can improve your print-on-demand shops. If you do happen to be new around here and you haven't already, please do click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss up on any future videos. We have actually helped a lot of people make their first online sales through sites like Redbubble. Down in the description, I also have a free print-on-demand starter guide that features a lot of the information I used when I first started. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that out. And if you're someone who's looking to maybe turn this into more of a full-time thing, I also have a paid step-by-step guide that's linked down in the description. As for today, like I said, we are going to be talking about how you guys can make designs that look like this one. To make this design, I'm going to be using Photoshop. I understand not all of you guys have Photoshop, so you can actually use Photopea to create similar designs to this, which I'm going to be showing you on the screen. And yeah, Photopea is pretty much a free online alternative of Photoshop that you guys can use to follow along with what I am doing. But without wasting too much time, jumping straight into it, this here is an example that I made for you guys earlier, and as you can see, it looks pretty clean when it comes to white t-shirts. And I made another example for you guys here that works better on black designs. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little extra to this one just to show you guys the capabilities you guys can have with this design. So it can go from legends are born in insert month here, or you can add another niche to it. For example, we've got football legends are born in January. That way, this is the design that can also fall under the football niche as well. Right, so I'm just gonna hide that. And I know you guys are probably thinking, how do you make this yourself? Now, before you start designing, the first thing you need to do is figure out the canvas size you want to use. Now, if you're someone who's actually creating through Redbubble, you want to make sure that you're using the dimensions of 5,000 by 7,100. So it will look something like this. And this is the same for anyone using Photopea as well. You literally just insert the same information. A similar styled box will pop up. You can leave the resolution as it is, or you can jump it up to 150 or 300 depending on what you want the resolution of your design to look like. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. And yes, once you have your dimensions set, you pretty much be good to go. If you are someone who's using Merch by Amazon or making designs for Merch by Amazon, you can use the dimensions of 4,500 by 5,400, as that's what fits Amazon best. But yes, jumping us straight into this, what you want to do is firstly decide on a font you want to use. So I've gone with a fairly bold font, and it's called Evogria. So that's spelled Evogria for anyone who may want to try this out. And I'm pretty sure this is royalty-free font to use, so you guys can actually use this for your design. So the first thing you'd want to do is create the text that says legends. So I'm just going to type that in here. So caps lock, and I'll write legends. I'm guessing the text is black, so we're going to put this on a white background actually, so you guys can see that. So as you can see, it says legends. I don't know why we're moving the background here. We want to move the text. So yep, it says legends. So I'm going to move that to the middle of the screen. Once you have the text there, what you then want to do is highlight it, and then you want to click on this little T. Now, if you're using Photopea, it will say something along the lines of warp or create warp text. When you click that, this little box will come up. On style, you want to go on arc, and then on the bend, it will say plus 50. You want to change this to 25, which is what I like to go for. So as you can see already, we're starting to kind of form the basic style of the designs. So the next piece of text here will say R, and as I want this kind of symmetrical and to kind of stand out, I'll make the R a little bit bigger so it somewhat stands out. So we'll have legends R, and then I'll add born in just under born in. As you guys can see, this is very easy to do so far. I mean, there's nothing too complicated about this at the moment. It's just trying to pretty much make sure that things are somewhat lined up. So I might move the R a little bit in here so it looks a little bit better. So we've got legends are born in, and then all you do is then add the text for the month. So I created something that said legends are born in July to start off with. So I'll put July, which for those who don't know, this is actually my birthday month. So I'm quickly gonna add that there. Once you do this, for the month text, as you guys can see here, you change the color to white, and then you can just go on the shape option and create a shape around that. Now for me, the shape comes with some defaults, so I would change the fill to black and I would remove the stroke. For anyone that has a similar problem, if you need to remove that, you just follow the steps I just took there. Now as you can see, it's too big, so the shape is too big. What I would then do is just hold shift and then just reduce the size of it, and just like that, the design is made, as you guys can see there. And what I always recommend for people to do is to create multiple versions of the box. So when I say multiple versions, technically 2 versions. So you want a box that's a little bit smaller that will fit in the shorter months, so July, May, March. But then for the longer months, you know, January, October, November, December, you want a rectangle that's a little bit longer. So you'd create 2 rectangles just so you can change in between them. The main reason I say that is because this is a scalable design. And if you're looking to scale a design, you want to be able to just change something very simply without having to recreate the whole thing, which is something you guys can do. And let's say you want this design to also work on, you know, a black t-shirt, because at the moment, as it is, it's something that would mainly only work with a white t-shirt. What you could then do is merge the month and the rectangle, and then quickly rasterize it. Usually you have to rasterize the layer first, and then you can merge it. But once you merge them, you can now actually remove the white bits on the text. You do that by going on the magic tool, click delete, 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 delete. So at the moment it's not noticeable, but if I group everything, you just do that by holding Control or Command depending on whether you're on Mac or PC. You highlight everything and you literally just click the little folder down here to group it. Once you group everything, you notice in a second that you can actually change the color of everything. So at the moment, I've changed the background to black. So if I now go on the group, I need to make sure I double click it correctly. So if I double click on the group, go on color overlay. So as you can see, everything in the group has been changed to white. And right here, you can see that the deleted area that I deleted allows this to then be on things with different colors. So if the background, let's say, was a different color from black, so another dark color, you can see there, you know, it would work with anything. So the design itself would work with anything, which is something you guys should try out if you're not already doing. And like I showed you previously, if you then want to be a little bit more creative with this kind of design style, you can then add little extra things to kind of make it more niche specific, especially if you're trying to scale this on a wider range, to have multiple designs. Because as it stands, without the football, using months, you can only make 12 designs. But then if you add football, you can make another 12 designs. If you change football to nursing, that's another 12 designs. So yeah, it's a very scalable design style, and you don't even have to use months, you can use years, and it will all work the same. But yeah, that is it for today's tutorial, guys. In fact, before I finish off, I just want to say, for those who aren't too familiar with Photoshop or Photopea, if you want to save, you go on File, Export, and then you can export it as a PNG and it will save it onto your PC. Works fairly similar on Photopea as well. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. I wanted to give you a quick tutorial on something that I feel would be very useful to those people trying to increase their number of designs. As you saw here, I made this fairly quickly. If you made it to this point of the video, please drop a like and comment down more tutorials if you want to see more. I have actually made a few more in the past that you guys should check out. They'll be linked down in the description, and there I talk about other design styles that you guys can easily make. That is pretty much it for today though, and guys, always remember that everything is rigged in your favor and manifest success.